Subscription fatigue is coming. Are you ready for it? Drop me a line in the comments below. But first, my opinion. I'm Tarmack and this is Feature Creep. For a long while, Steam was the absolute go-to for digital PC gaming. Everybody had a Steam account, and after the initial growing pains of Steam itself, most people agreed on the common ground that Steam gave us more than it took in being an online DRM platform. But then EA and Ubisoft came along, muscling in on the action by requiring retail releases to be registered with their own proprietary digital platforms. Even games purchased on Steam had in many cases to be registered somewhere else too. I think the game industry has largely forgiven EA for Origin because they actually seem to provide some pretty good discounts now. Uplay is still a wreck though, and we're left wondering, why do we need to have so many programs on our computers that give us nothing just so we can play the games that we bought? In the same vein, both Microsoft and Sony have digital online services for their respective consoles. Each provides benefits of some kind to the consumer, whether those be discounted titles, free games, online features that used to be free like multiplayer, and so on. And you pay a monthly fee, a subscription, in order to access these features. If you're like me, you maintain some other subscriptions already before even getting into the console side of the world. In my case, the obvious winner is Netflix, but there are others. In order to use that subscription with an Xbox One, you also conveniently need to be subscribed to their digital service, because how dare your internet-ready device simply work without squeezing additional money from your wallet? Well, it's getting worse. In the clear trend of transitioning video games further into the realm of license rather than purchase, we have two major offenders. EA has a new subscription service that's going to be available on Xbox One, which for the measly fee of $5 a month or $30 a year, you get access to back catalog games. It's not available on PS4 because Sony feels it, quote, doesn't represent good value to the PlayStation gamer. Meanwhile, PlayStation Now is going into live beta, which is the Sony video game rental and streaming service that resulted from the gobbling up of Gaikai. PlayStation Now will be far more fair to the PlayStation gamer by offering rentals a la carte, but hopes in future to transition to a flat-fee subscription model, which you'll notice sounds just like the EA subscription system that Sony said is bad value. So, for your video games on Xbox One, you can have an EA subscription inside of a Microsoft subscription, or PS4, you'll be able to subscribe to both PS Plus and PS Now. I have to say, subscription fatigue is beginning to set in for me. Just like you can't expect people to subscribe for any length of time to multiple MMOs, it's unreasonable to expect them to subscribe to multiple digital game services. Several of these will fail, but on the plus side, you never owned the games in the first place and we're just renting them anyway, so it's not like you lose anything in the deal. But then, for any game that has an online requirement of any kind, we've kind of been renting games all along, haven't we? When that master server goes down, you get to feel just how much ownership you have of that product that you bought and paid for. How many subscriptions is too many? Drop me a line in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, maybe consider subscribing. That's all I have to say. Tarmack out.